If your client shows up for a session and they're still in bed, would you coach them? I've had this come up for me with a long-standing client. I've had this come up with in a supervision session recently, and it led to some really interesting conversation, because it, on one hand, it shows a safety, a trust, a comfort in showing up as you are. All of your parts are welcome here. So the part that is still in bed and all cozy is also welcome here. On the other hand, you could also say, well, this is work. This is professional. We're moving towards something. We're applying ourselves. This is a professional environment. Like, you cannot just show up in bed. Like, I know I've made my choice. I know what to look out for. You know, I pay a lot of attention to what's happening here, but I can also appreciate that this person feels that they can be seen, even in very private settings. Maybe they just want to be cozy, you know? So what we've learned through that session is it's important to get our own ego out of the way and our own idea of what this is or should be, and we continue to work in partnership. Because if you need this to be professional and that's what you've set up, and you feel you're not getting the same attention, the same commitment as if that person was, you know, dressed to work and show up in a professional environment, if that's what you require to do your kind of coaching, then absolutely that matters. And it requires a conversation about how we can both show up at our best. You know? But if you have if you do that other kind of coaching, that is just really seeing the person, let them be who they are, and then figure out how we move forward from this. In partnership, it's a conversation. And whether you have that conversation or you ask, what do you ask your client? What do you expect from your client? So many coaches wonder about what the client expects from us, but it's important to ask ourselves, what do I expect from my client? And to have a conversation about that. That's how we co-create a partnership. That's how we co-create a space. That's how we co-create a relationship. What you need and want matters, and what your client needs and wants matters. And then you have a conversation, you agree on a good way forward. So yeah, if your client shows up in bed, what do you do?